The first thing I want you to have your participants do is draw a line down the middle of the page, all the way across, one line without stopping. So it splits the page in two. Now I want you to have them draw letters or numbers, but they have to hit the top line and that line that they just drew, all the way down, all the way up. And they can draw anything they want to. They can write anything they want to. I sometimes say, let's do your grocery list. But often, I will say, let's just give me some motivational words. All the way up, all the way down. Handwriting is not about speed. I always say, if someone's asking you to write really fast or sign your name fast, you better get out of there. Nice big letters, as neat as they can. Okay, now my favorite paper, that's just computer paper that we're using, but I want you, if you can get a longer piece of paper, have a longer piece of paper, and with some folks that have really difficult time with handwriting, I want them to draw that line all the way across. And if they're really having bad tremors or things like that, all they're going to do is draw lines all the way across. So let's split that page again. And you're just going to go all the way across and then split it again on top, all the way across. Let's do one more split. We're going to split each one of those in half. Again, this is for your folks that are really having a hard time with their handwriting. They have to learn to just get their stroke nice and smooth and long, all the way across. You can have people do this from their shoulder. That way it's not so shaky. Okay. Let's go to step 2. Let's grab another clean sheet of paper. And let's split this page in half again. All the way across, one stroke. Now, we're not going to bring people to this next segment until they've mastered the first one. This is step 2. Let's split that line again in half. All the way across, one clean stroke. Doesn't matter how fast they are. Excellent. Now we're going to ask them to give me some letters or some numbers. And they have to hit the top and the bottom of this space. All the way up, all the way down. Nice job. Even the folks who are really shaky and are having problems, praise them, because this is really important to people. There's a lot of emotional attachment to handwriting. And if you can capture them and say, if you exercise, your handwriting will improve, that's a big deal. No space between letters and lines. You want them to go all the way up, all the way down. Even if they go over, let's see an example of going over the lines. That's fine. They has to be even or bigger than the lines. Yep, we're going to let Jackie finish this one and see what she's writing for us. Nice big letters, slow. We can always do the reset. Let's do a reset, Jackie. Show them a reset. You're going to reach towards the ceiling, and then she's going to come back down and start over again. And a reset are for people that have a bad tremor or their handwriting just gets really small. Have them reset. Yep, we've got, looks like one more word, and then we're going to show you step 3. Nice big writing with a big fat marker. Excellent. And don't you believe that's happening here? Okay, so the third step now, we're going to have to cut because I need a pen, sorry.
Action.
The third step in the handwriting is going to lined paper. Have them write between 2 sections there. So give me some motivational words. Same rules apply. You have to hit the top and you have to hit the bottom. If their letters or numbers are bigger or go outside those lines, that's fine. But don't let them go too short. Let's show them an example of too short. So we've got space here, and that's a no-no. Be very, very aggressive with that. Don't let them get away with that. Remember, whatever you put into your brain comes out improved. So big handwriting, and their handwriting will improve. Keep them slow. A lot of our folks want to really get through this as fast as they can, but that's not what this is about. Excellent. She went outside of the lines. That's absolutely fine. If someone gets a little bit shaky or their handwriting gets small, have them do that reset. And that's the third stage. So let's show them the fourth stage now. Let's go to a different new sheet of paper. Nice. That O's too small, though. The fourth stage of handwriting is we're going to go just one space. But the same rules apply. You have to hit the top and you have to hit the bottom. So that one doesn't work. So you have to be pretty hard on your folks. So this E isn't good enough. There's too much space there. So let's make them bigger. So even if they're capital letters or small letters, they still have to hit the top and the bottom line. Keep people at one of these stages until they master that. So you may not have anyone go to stage 4 or step 4 for quite a while. They might be at 1 or 2 and then graduate to the pen and lined paper. And she went outside the line, which is perfectly fine on that. And that's picture perfect. The next phase of this is we want to get back to a good signature. Most of our folks are worried about their signature and signing checks. So we're going to do a double-spaced signature. I want you to go from this line to this line. And let's write your name, Jackie. It's not going to be your signature. It's going to be writing your name script, please. So it's not going to look like her signature. Every letter has to hit the top and the bottom. This is how we get our signature back. And you're going to have a lot of folks say, this isn't my signature. And you say, that's right, it's not supposed to be. And that's perfect. Now I want you to do that same drill, single-spaced, but every letter has to hit the top and the bottom. And again, this is not her signature, but it's a script. Very nice. It's not about speed. And if we need to reset, we can reset. Okay, so now we transition to a signature. And I want you to write your signature double-spaced, please. And it's going to be bigger than what you would think. And then let's do your signature single-spaced, please. We can always use a reset. Now, I want you to write your signature as fast as you can, but it has to fill in that single space. Fast as you can, single-spaced. And this is how we get our signature back. Remember, whenever you work on handwriting, it's always better after you've done a little bit of high-intensity interval training like we talked about. Excellent. And that's step 4.